Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one I'm going to be taking a look at Clubber Lang and his buff. So to get Clubber, 20 of the tokens, you should be able to get that for free. Same as Rocky 76. You can get him there. He has a really nice trainer ability, 4-star gold, or you can also, if you feel like it, get him here at 5-star gold with 7 pulls for $15 and shards and stuff. So those are the two spots you can get him on this last chance. Let's see where to go from here. Let's get into the screen for the matches. Okay, so Clubber. Let's take a look at his coach ability and stuff. Trainer. It's a really good one. Moves that steal health will now steal 200%. That's what he's buffed up to at 6-star gold. So if you have a big health steal person, Clubber will certainly impact them. It doesn't work on leech gems. So that's his trainer. He has the standard legendary link and the standard Rocky gear. I do have the moment, but for this build set, the moment won't matter, right? With how we're running this build set, moment's not going to matter. So, wrong strap to start, because I'm great that way. That's okay. The other one's set up. It's a move damage strap. I have a 50% strap equipped for this, 200% yellow move damage metal, which you will definitely want. The higher the better. So it's takedown 2s and a 50% move damage strap. The move that was buffed the most was the bleed. Wild Haymaker, 2 MP, deal 316k damage and deal 680k bleed damage for 2 turns. Heavy right hook was also buffed pretty good. That's 2 MP, deal 1,000,000 damage and steal up to 2 MP from each of your opponent's yellow moves. The rope trap combo buffed a little bit damage-wise. Just choose a 4x1 area to destroy. There's a couple different ways you could potentially set this up. So if you have 17k Santa, you could run Tamatonga with the 100% bleed. Apollo at gold will go up to a 200% bleed, so he'll give you a bigger buff than we're looking at here. And then Santa gives you the MP you need to start with all 3 moves loaded, because it's 2, 2, and 1. So your turn gives you 1, Santa gives you 1, they're both loaded. Kyrie for bleed at 40%. If you have woods, you can also use woods. Incidentally, there's woods is a little more difficult to get, right? I don't know how many. I think more people potentially have 17k Santa than have King Woods. I don't know, but he's a little bit difficult to get. So that's one setup you can run. The other one, and that's the way I'll run it here, doesn't use Santa, but Tech Steiner's still kind of rare-ish. He gets your yellows loaded with 65% bleed, so a little bit less bleed there. But then that opens up options here where you could use woods, or, and I actually kind of like this spot, is Rick Rude. 40% on the 1.39 million is going to bring it up to 1.5. So you could do either one, Rick Rude or Woods. So I'm just, for this purpose of this, going to run it this way. Moment isn't affecting this build at all. This build, you would want to target someone with yellow moves, so that's what we're going to do. This is Silver Clubber against Silver Tech Cody with the move damage set. No tour perks or anything, so this is exactly what this would look like in feud. You can see Cody's charged and ready to go on his turn. The Wild Haymaker, the bleed, is dealing 1.4 million damage because of our setup. And then the bleed, every bleed we stack is 2.4 million a turn for 2 turns. Cody starts at 27 million health. Now, the MP steal is almost 5 million, 4.8 million. And we're just going to repeat. Now we have 2 stacks of bleed on there. And let's repeat it again. We crit, so we hit even harder. And let's go ahead and put a 3rd stack of bleed and hit him for 5 million again. He's already down to 7 million health. He had 1 left, so now we can do this 4x1 right here if we want. And we can hit another bleed, which is the 4th. Another 5 million damage. So Cody started at 27 million. We've already done essentially 27 million. And then we have 4 stacks of bleed right now, which is another 10 million on the first tick and another 10 million on the second tick. So 20 million potentially if they don't kick out worth of bleed. It's a small pin, so they probably will kick out. Obviously, though, Cody kicks out, nothing bad's going to happen. So yeah, you can also get this one more time for 1 more bleed. Like that. Now we have 5 stacks of bleed. And he's already drained of 27 million. So another 5 million is 32. Plus 32 million plus 5 stacks at 2.4 million. So that's 12 million. So what? 40 on the first tick, 42 million damage. Second tick, 54 million damage. And that's at silver. Although that's not really going to go up much at gold. And then you can just go ahead, here, since he's dead, swipe, and then the bleeds would tick. So honestly, he's extremely relevant. Extremely relevant against anyone with yellow MP. Now, I didn't really think of this, but because Steiner's certainly more rare, let's go ahead and put the yellow move damage 100% trainer on, and let's see what that looks like. It's Asuka, Trick Asuka, who's much more available. So let me go ahead and do that. And we're going to keep Rude and Kyrie. The bleed does go down, but not that much, 400k, down to like 2 million. And we get a nice healthy boost here and here, and we're hitting those moves a lot. So let's see if that looks just as good for you guys. It's been a long time since I played this moveset. So we're hitting for 1.7 million now on that one. And this one we're hitting for 6 million a pop. So we're gaining an extra million every turn over what we had before. And we lost like 400k on the bleed-ish, something like that, right? 500k maybe. And certainly Trick Asuka is much more available. And you can see here, we already almost won. So we just literally need 1 more to take the 27 million off. So he's got 2.2 million left. He started with 27. We'll just call that like 4. We've done 31 million damage now without the bleed. And he's a goner. So if we had to hit it again, we could get to yellow here. 31 million damage, another 6, 37, another 2 there, 39 million, and then we would have our 5 stacks of bleed for 10 million. What is that, like 49 mil? And then the second tick, 59 mil. So yeah, that's actually better, I think, than going all bleed. Anyway, that's the move damage set. Clubber will now be very workable for you on anyone with yellow MP. This would include, in particular as well, it would be very good for Showdown because the 4x1 area is only 1 MP. So that would charge loaded in Showdown and be like fantastic, right? So 1 MP. So you could be loaded in Showdown ready to go without an MP trainer. Just start with this and do 1 click and load those. So yeah, that moveset's really good for Clubber, and the buff brings it back to where it's certainly usable as a really hard counter, potentially for people. If you don't have maybe a bunch of turn 1 guys or something, Clubber could certainly get some work done for you. Now, the next moveset I'm going to show you guys, you need the moment for. If you're thinking about running this, don't try it without the moment. The moment is huge for this. Actually, this moment affects this more than any of the other characters on here, because it gives Clubber 4 more generate on his gems. It gives his multiply 1 strength, and it gives him matchy match of 3, and it buffs his black gems by 100%. Every one of those stats helps Clubber. Okay, so literally the moment is the best for Clubber, so that's why I'm going to show you guys this. So let's go ahead and switch straps. So I would not run this though without the moment, to clarify. So that's why I'm not doing it without the moment. Moveset. This is, when I said there's a different way I would run him on my roster when I did my top build for him, this is the way. If you don't have the stuff and want to do some gem damage without the moment sort of thing, then go ahead and check out my video. It's the top build on Clubber. It uses the sub in place of the Juggernaut, or the Pyro move we're going to use here. It would use the sub instead, the illegal clinch, along with the choose. So you'd take the Pyro move out. So we have the bait and switch, 341 K damage, choose a 2x1 area to make into pyros, modify all gems above it into multiply gems of strength 6 when broken by you. Man, I wish he got a combo too. I wish they had made this a combo and gave him a 50% black gem buff just like Rocky, but they didn't, so it is what it is. Relentless Advance, 6 MP, deal 300k damage and choose 6 gems to make into red. Ruinous Right Cross, 10 MP finisher, 421k, make 25 random gems into black gems, pin the opponent. So that's why the extra gems on the generate is really big. And also, this makes it so you don't need NWO Hogan to fill the finisher with the moment, right? So loadout for this is, we're going to start here, and I'll show you guys some different things. Woods and Priest gets you charged. Edge gives you black gem damage. Bailey is for the multiply gems, and then if you catch some reds. So you could run a few different plates. On this one, though, I like trying to catch the moment with the black gem buff, adding the tiara, Queen's Tiara. So we're getting an additional 50% because we are going to make 6 more multiply gems. And then the ultimate plate, I Pity the Fool. When you break 4 red gems, generate 10. That's just trying to help us fill the board, catch all as many of the multiply gems as we can, because that's where his damage is going to come from. So, and there's other plates you can use with this, and I will try them at the very end. I will probably go a little bit higher on this moveset than I normally do, because it's a Rocky card, and if you want to play Clubber with a lot of stuff, he can actually hit really hard. These you can put wherever you want, right? So you chuck those down, similar to Terry Funk, just make a row break. Because you're breaking 4 and it gives 3, so that's 7 points. And you just do like a row break like this. It also activates the ultimate plate. And you can see the damage per black multiply, 1.2 million. Red is 1 million. Oops. Go ahead and hit the bop. Some extra gems fall. Again. 23 million gem damage there. That would be like 46 million at gold. That was a really good hit though. But that would be like 46 million at gold. So not terrible, right? I'll run that one more time, and then actually, yeah, I'll run it one more time, because you can miss. There can definitely be some variance in this. And by miss, I mean miss a couple multiply gems, sort of thing. You want to leave as many black gems on the board as possible, too. So this is a horrible board. When we're done, we're only going to have 3 black gems left. Horrible, horrible board. This is the kind of board you don't want to see, because all these go away with the row break on the bottom. Yeah, so really bad. So I expect this one to hit poorly. Yeah, we did pretty good to start. Ended up okay. 23 million gem damage. So 46 at gold. Now, If you have Sherry and 17K Santa, this gets a lot more attractive. So we're going to switch up to Sherry. That is a passel of red and almost no black. Again, super crappy board. Also, so many chances to cascade. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe we saved that. There's here, here, here. That's a me board if I've ever seen one. You can see we missed a lot more gems. So even adding Sherry, we hit for less damage than we were without Sherry because we missed so many gems. That's what I mean where sometimes things can go wrong. That would be a bad spread, as it were called. So I'll run that one more time with Sherry before I add a different coach. I'm going to put Zombie LA since he adds 40% to black gems. And then I will show you guys. And I won't be using Zombie LA very often in previews. Probably never, really. Except rare occasion like this, where this poster's going away forever. So I'd really like everyone to see what he could potentially do with stuff they may have on their roster. I feel like that's fair in this case. So I will do stuff that I normally won't do in previews since he's going away forever. In case somebody's like, oh, you know what? I have all this stuff. I really want to run that. Much better board this time, as you can see. And that's a 35 million damage hit. So that would be 70 million at gold with Sherry. I should turn this graphic off now. Okay. And there's more to come once we change the primary plate, by the way. You're pretty familiar with this gameplay loop at this time. So I feel like I don't really need a commentary much on what I'm doing. Pretty solid board, lots of black gems. Didn't really want to break the yellows. We missed those two right there. But still 28 million gem damage for 56 million at gold-ish. So, I mean, like, I think it's really quite doable. If you wanted to, if you had a bunch of super nice stuff and wanted to do that with Clubber with the moment, I do think that's doable, but there is one, definitely a better primary plate, for sure. Unfortunately, it's the plate everyone hates, including me. Well, not everyone hates it, but a lot of people hate it, including me. The people that generally hate it don't have it. I have one on my account, but I still hate it. Whenever you activate a black move, make 7 random gems into multiply gems of strength 7. The drip plate. Since we are activating 2 black moves. Yep. That's 42 million, and we missed a bunch. That would be 84 at gold, but 42 million, and we missed a bunch. So it would just hit harder. That was not a good hit, so I don't feel like I need to run it again. So yeah, that's Clubber. You got the move damage set. You got the gem damage set that really takes a lot of stuff to hit. But as you can see, if you have a lot of stuff, it definitely hits. That set hasn't been buffed. Like, so that's been able to be done the whole time, but I had no desire to show it because of everything it's using. Very few people had that. There was no chance to get the moment, can't get the drip, but since he's going away forever, I figured I would show it because people do have the moment available to obtain. It's $100 on the web portal. You have to scroll down in the bonus rewards because there's 2 bonus spend events going on. Spending $100 gets it. This moveset is much more for a lot of rosters. If you buy Apollo, he's 40 or you already have him. And then I actually prefer it with Asuka here over Steiner. I'm going with the move damage more. So let me know what you think about this, guys. I got one Rocky one left to do, Tech Rocky. It's really late tonight. It's 11 my time. I don't think I'll do Tech Rocky tonight. I'll try to get him tomorrow morning. And I still have Joe Gacy to do. I'll try to get him tomorrow morning as well. And then Anderson's rework I still need to do. So getting there. And thanks for watching these videos very much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, I really enjoy playing the Rocky cards, but I'm a mark, so it's been fun to see them come back and play them again. I've been enjoying it.